In Virginia Beach, Virginia, a grand hotel sits on top of a hill where many visitors can stay. I'd say the Cavalier Hotel is one of the most beautiful places to stay and a choice for many famous people. It is also known to be one of the most haunted hotels in Virginia Beach. The ballroom is one of the famous stories here. A grand piano sits inside and you'll hear the sound of beautiful music playing throughout the halls. However, there is no one seated at the piano. The other stories occurred during the renovations of the hotel. During this time, the hotel was closed to the public, but the hotel was very much alive. Many of the construction workers reported that the elevators would move on their own. The elevators would go to random floors inside the hotel. Also, while the hotel was closed, the receptionist would receive phone calls from the 6th floor. A terrifying experience when there's no guest staying inside the hotel. The 6th floor is known to be one of the most haunted places inside of the hotel. One of the spirits that resides on the 6th floor is a man who stands on the stairs and tells guests that the 6th floor is haunted. Also located in Virginia Beach, Virginia, is a haunted road named Elbow Road. The story goes that an old woman who lived in a home along the road had her life taken away. Her body was never found, and the story of her demise is still a mystery today. However, the road can tell you the full story. Some say that at night you can see a battered woman walking along the road looking for her home. Another popular spirit is of a little girl whose life ended early when she fell into a lake. The urban legend surrounding this story is if you park your car on the side of the road and take a seat on the hood of your car, you'll begin to see tiny footprints start to slowly walk in your direction. The Shirley Plantation, located in Charles City, Virginia, is known to be the home of a haunted painting located on the 2nd floor of the house. The painting is a portrait of a woman named Aunt Pratt, the sister of a previous owner. Aunt Pratt, who is also known as Martha Hill, left the signed portrait in her bedroom on the 2nd floor before she moved away to England and spent the rest of her life. The new family bought the property where the painting still resided. The painting was soon removed and placed in the attic. That's when knocking sounds and terrifying noises began to come from the attic with intensity. The family put the painting back on the wall and the knocking soon stopped. In 1974, the painting was sent to New York City to a conference that focused on the paranormal. That's when the painting began to shake uncontrollably in front of the crowd. Terrified, people put the painting in a locked storage container, only to find the painting to somehow escape the container and was placed near an exit. They immediately shipped the painting back to Virginia and the painting was once again placed back. We often think of old mental health hospitals to harbor a dark past. However, this place in particular is known to be one of the most haunted places in Virginia. St. Albans Sanatorium in Radford, Virginia has seen a dark past. The patients once resided there was often the subjects to extreme practices such as electroshock therapy, lobotomies, and often used as test subjects for other methods. There were many instances where the patients unfortunately didn't leave with their lives due to these extreme methods. However, this wasn't the only past the hospital had. This was also the site of a Civil War battle. It was also a school before turning into a sanatorium. This school had many issues of bullying, and often the students took their own lives. Many people have reported the hauntings of St. Albans, such as seeing dark shadow figures, objects levitating, hearing voices, and even being touched. For those of you who are brave enough, St. Albans now hold tours of this extremely haunted place. The last one is a popular one. Many movies have been made from this place in Virginia. The Bunnymere Bridge is home to one of the biggest urban legends in Clifton, Virginia. There are many stories associated with this bridge. One of the stories goes that a mental health patient escaped and lived in the woods nearby. He lived off of eating rabbits and would often leave their bodies hanging for people to see. Then one day, he was being taunted by kids. He ended the lives of those children and handled their bodies the same way as he did the rabbits. Another story goes it's almost the same. A mental patient escaped, but he particularly dressed in a bunny suit and would throw axes at cars who dared sat near the bridge. Though there are many accounts over the years of people seeing this man in a bunny costume in the area, it was never proven and the case was closed. However, the legend says that at 12 a.m. on Halloween night, if you go to the area and say Bunny Man 3 times, your life will be ended by the Bunny Man himself. So, do you dare try it? I dare you. Bunny Man. Bunny Man. Bunny